cousin making her debut here on G.L.O.W.
I'll push it to the floor, drop it to the mat. I'll kick it in the head as easy as that. Be scared of me from head to toes. Remember me, I'm Broadway Rose.
Insanity, not vanity, is a force that drives her mind, you see. At times she drifts into a daze, then suddenly she's in a craze.
Wait a minute, Broadway Rose. Well, what do you have there? Wait a minute. You know you're not allowed to bring weapons into a ring.
Johnny, see, I ain't bringing weapons, I just went shopping.
Shoplifting, maybe.
No way! I wouldn't shoplift. I look like somebody who steals.
Yes.
I bet you'd like to know what I got in this bag.
I would like to know very much what you have in that bag, Broadway Rose. I think you've been shoplifting
I
today.
don't think so, Johnny C. I bought myself a new hat.
Now, wait a minute. I know that is Justice's hat. That's not your hat. That belongs to Justice.
Hat? It is not. It's mine. I bought it with my very own credit card.
That's not your credit card. That says Tiffany Mellon right on that American Express credit card.
I applied for it today. I got it today. Yes, that's so pretty,
Oh,
Johnny.
no, wait a minute. I happen to know that belongs to Tiffany and Roxy, the Park Avenue knockouts.
It does not. It belongs to me. I bought these fair and square.
I think you looted the good girl's locker room. You're not going to get away with this, Broadway Rose.
Yeah, who's gonna stop me, Johnny C?
I'll tell you who. Your opponents today, the superheroes, Thunderbolt and Lightning.
And the superheroes fly into the ring.
Right here.
Their opponents play a little monkey in the middle, and the superheroes make monkeys out of them with a pair of drop kicks. These mighty mites have earned their names. They strike quickly and jolt their opponents. Thunderbolt has recovered the loot, and Lightning takes Dementia for a loop-the-loop with a monkey toss. These costumed crusaders say they're from the comic book pages, and they've come to stamp out evil. Well, my hat is off to them. And right now, Dementia's off her feet, courtesy of Lightning's trip. Broadway Rose hurling invectives from a corner as Lightning hurls herself at Dementia with a flying knee to the chest. A count of one is all she gets. Broadway Rose shouting encouragement from her corner. Hollywood's cousin certainly has inherited her looks, but I wonder if she's picked up any of her athletic talent as well. Lightning fights away out of Dementia's grasp. The two grapplers stalk each other. Lightning tries for another flying knee, but is rebuffed. This time the superhero decides to go up and over, and she takes her opponent over in a modified cheerleader roll.
Dementia needs some help real bad. She's always walking around with a doll in her hand. I think she needs a transplant. A brain transplant.
Dementia has Lightning up high in the air and slams it to the mat hard. Now pressing her advantage, trying to cut off her air supply. The ref wants it to break, and she turns it into a side headlock. Keeping a grip, Dementia pulls Lightning to her corner. Kitty distracts the referee, and Broadway Rose connects with a sledgehammer to the back. And Kitty's girls know when she distracts the official, it's the cue for double teaming. Broadway slams Lightning down and actually makes a legal tag. This may be a first for one of Kitty's killers. Broadway Rose, sleek and tough. She says she used to run with the gangs in New York City. I think she runs them herself. Ooh, a big boot to the midsection. Lightning has got to make it to the corner and tag her partner Thunderbolt if they want to win this match. Broadway Rose dishing out the verbal and physical abuse. This Rose is no fainting flower. Rose is a tough customer. Ooh, raking her forehead with one boot and now with both. Aunt Kitty has got to be happy with this turn of events. Broadway Rose showing her aggressive and mean streak. Standing on Lightning's hair. And now Lightning showing her the way out. A big flip catches Rose. The superhero recovers and sets up her opponent. Lightning working the legs, stinging Broadway's hamstring with those kicks. And now she flips over and tags Thunderbolt. Broadway heads to her corner, and Thunderbolt greets her with a drop kick.
I'm Thunderbolt from comic book fame, and I want you all to know my name. My opponents hit the floor as soon as they feel thunder roar.
Broadway Rose dumps the superheroes over the ropes. A handful of hair, and she brings her in the hard way. Thunderbolt was really in charge until then. The New Yorker smartly keeping Thunderbolt on the mat, taking away that aerial advantage that's the superhero's hallmark. Stomping away at a midsection. Broadway now grabbing both legs. He pulls her up. And around and into the Mormon swing. This is one type of flight that Thunderbolt isn't used to. The superhero down and dazed. And Broadway Rose is right on top of her like a bird of prey. She drags her to the ropes, pressing down hard, burning the hero's face. Referee counts to break it up. And Rose complies, bouncing Thunderbolt to the canvas. The street fighter has been successful in keeping these heroes grounded. She's using her alley tactics to her advantage here. And that's the difference between her and the superheroes. Even when their backs are to the wall, they won't resort to choking or pulling hair. They fight with honor, always. Whoa! Broadway Rose plows headlong into trouble. Thunderbolt able to duck out of the way, and Rose wound up butting heads with a turnbuckle, and the turnbuckle run. Now the superhero takes the upper hand and sends Broadway flying with a double arm drag. And Dementia attacks Lightning, choking her, bouncing on the ropes like a rag doll. Thunderbolt takes charge with another perfect arm drag. And Aunt Kitty distracts the official. She's a master at this dance. The ref tries to keep an eye on the action, but Kitty's chattering is enough to put anyone out of focus. I'd make earplugs stand at issue when she's around. What's this? Whoa, a big splash and a pin. No, Dementia breaks it up. She's nearly tearing into Thunderbolt, trying to choke the life out of her. Slamming into the canvas, while Broadway Rose attacks Lightning. This was Aunt Kitty's plan. She knew the only way to defeat the superheroes was in a rule-breaking frenzy. They're setting up and whipping the heroes into the ropes, setting up for a pair of backdrops. No, Thunderbolt and Lightning outwit them with a double leapfrog and a pair of drop kicks. When the superheroes take to the air, all evildoers beware. Lightning sends Dementia over the ropes, and Thunderbolt leaps on Broadway with another big splash for the pin. An electrifying win for Thunderbolt and Lightning.
Thunderbolt and Lightning! We're coming back with more gorgeous ladies of wrestling!
Dementia.